Hello guys and welcome to another Usermade hold. We are Curiosity's still going. It's just this is going to be something else that's thrown in because Nuntar wanted to do this.
Hey.
Yeah, we are going to co-solve this hold. So, you know, I'm going to be playing through and he's going to basically be helping. Yay!
As opposed to my role in all the other videos in which I've been sitting back being unhelpful. In this one my aim is going to be as helpful as possible. The difference is that this is a hold I've never played, neither of us has ever played, so we're both seeing it fresh and trying to solve it together.
Right, except I have looked at the first room, so...
Well, we've both looked at the first room because it's right there in the previous screen.
Yeah. So, this is by Dyer, which I feel like I've seen that name before.
The author of A Quiet Place, which Pearls has Let's Played.
Okay, that's probably where I've seen it. A rogue slayer has holed up...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say... This is currently the Usermade hold that holds the record for the largest number of levels in any one hold. There is a hold currently in beta testing that's going to break that record, but at the moment it's this one. And it achieves that by having only one room per level, so it's not going to be tremendously long.
Right. So we have this rogue slayer has holed up has holed up in a nearby tower. I don't know. 33 floors high. Can you defeat the challenge of the 33 floors? Well, we'll find out.
Indeed.
Woo! I pressed OK. I pressed OK. There you go. And there is no intro text. This is what I meant by I checked the first room, as I opened to see if there's intro text, and apparently there isn't. So it looks like we have our sword facing up, and Roach is behind us, a brain. We could kill the brain right away, but...
Knowing Drod, that's probably not the solution.
Right. We have,
tunnels.
Right. And it looks like I can use these tunnels to kind of get myself
get away from the roaches for a few minutes.
Right. It may not be that much time, but this looks like one of those rooms that could use a checkpoint and don't have it. This is why unlimited undos are nice. That's not helping. So it looks like I just do this the entire time. I've seen nothing else wrong with this. Except some of these... roaches seem to be, might be able to escape. That might have been a bad idea. Well, maybe it won't.
Looks good to me. How about going for the queens?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
First floor conquered.
Yay! This brain is so helplessly just sitting there. Alright. So literally it's just floor by floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Suddenly, all night.
Well, I can't go that way. Can't go that way. So I can go up this way. Have that snake eat those guys. Didn't really intend that, but...
But it helps.
Alright. Okay. And now it's just a matter of... No. Okay, he can kill himself. I don't get that. Like, oh, I guess because it... How does it work? Is it like the green snake is using its own body to kill itself?
Yes, adders will shorten whenever they're trapped, and one of the squares trapping them is any part of the same adder or another adder. It's basically a device that's put there to stop the situation where they get stuck in a corner of a room.
Okay.
It doesn't make much sense when you think about it, but it's one of those rules that's good to have as a gameplay rule to make adder rooms more fun.
Right.
And of course it can be exploited for evil puzzles.
Uh-huh. And we got this. So if it's what it looks like, it just looks like a basic maze, really.
Yes.
It does not require that. Very easy maze at that. Don't know if I'll be able to get to it though. The exit.
I think you can go through the L-shaped blob in the middle if you cut it at its west edge.
Which one?
Oh no, it looks like you're doing fine anyway. So
Okay.
ignore me.
Oh, were you like saying,
Ah, I didn't see the wall under there, so no, that was wrong.
Alright. That's fine. Yay! That one's in a bad spot. There we go. Alright, that's the third floor.
Although I guess technically it wouldn't matter if you left the room uncleared. It's the only room on the level, so there's not going to be a blue door anywhere.
That's true.
But, you know, we're perfectionists.
It needs to be perfect. Okay. Is this this looks...
Potions. They're all on force arrows.
So we have to pick a potion that lets us kill everything.
And we don't get the clone potion as one of the options because that would make it trivial.
What if I do this? I want to see if it's possible. What if it's possible with every potion?
That would be unlikely, but you can try.
Alright. It's probably the... You know, it's kind of suspicious that the speed potion is the only one that has a trapdoor. Just... I'm just... It seems like to work. Oh, I see. Roaches can't move through the potions, can they?
No.
So that requires a... What? So the only way I could see to get these guys then is to either use... the mimic potion.
Well, any of the potions would do because they could move through the square where the potion was. That's except one that's on a trapdoor. So that's a trap.
Oh, I see now. So it's definitely not the speed potion.
Looks that way to me.
Alright, so it's between the invisibility, the decoy, or the mimic. I mean, we could try the decoy.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help though, because the room is too small.
It doesn't. It may not help to decoy the monsters, but it could block some of them. For instance, if you placed it, yeah,
Kind of like that. Except...
that Wraithwing is too close, though.
Yeah, that's not really helping. Of course, I'm hitting this the wrong way, too. Oops. There might be another way to place the decoy, though.
How about placing it directly on the pressure plate and opening everything?
Wait, you can...
It's probably wrong, but it was worth a try. If you do the same with the Mimic Potion, because the Mimic Potion is much closer to one of the roaches than the other.
That's true. Yeah, Nuntar seems to have it. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Good job. I wasn't even thinking of pressing the pressure plate. Just like, Alright, that was actually a fun puzzle.
Yes, when you've stopped dancing around the room in celebration.
Oh, this one's which one do we press in which order puzzle?
Yes. But there's a force arrow, so oh, I see.
We have to hit all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so we want the blue one to end up being red, the green one to end up being green, and the red one to end up being blue. So now it's a question on which order do we actually take these out of. Yep.
Wait a second. If you hit the green-blue one, the green-blue switch, and then hit the other green-blue switch, so you're back where you started, then do the same with the two red-green switches, then hit red-blue.
Dyer has it yet again. Oh yeah, I have to break all the tar because of, yeah. I was like, I don't have to, oh, but I do. Alright, that was another, well that was actually, that was more easy than I was, well, I guess, yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
Maybe it's one of those holds that gets gradually harder.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe not so gradually. Nice.
Oh no, I need to... I think this should work. Yep, there we go.
And don't forget to kill the Mimic for a bonus points.
Yay, bonus point.
It's what Pearls would want.
Wait, who?
Pearls, you know, the other Let's Player. He always kills his Mimics.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this like a signature thing you do?
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Less than a minute.
This doesn't seem too hard.
No, just do a lot of back swiping and you seem to have it.
Boop, boop. Alright, that's another simple one. I do like that they're all like really small though, and that they're actually not all, they don't all feel the same. It's a nice feeling.
Indeed.
Oh gosh. This is an idea oh, no, I feel like I can't use this idea. There's a similar idea I had of kind of having a maze like this, except I was planning to make it where it was all on one side and that there would be like a roach on the bottom and you'd have to move it back and forth. Aw.
If you go anti-clockwise now, you can get it up to the top plate like that. And Let's just... Ooh, don't go that way because...
It's gonna prioritize the...
Yes.
It might have helped to actually
No, you didn't need to reset. I was just paused to work things out.
Oh no, I wanted to have the potion. I wanted to have this potion right here instead of right here.
Okay.
An idea that... Oh, it's not quick enough anyway. Okay, so it didn't really...
If you bring it down to the southeast pressure plate by the same route, and I think you wanted to have the other potion. I think having that potion is wrong.
Yeah. So you think that it's better to have the potion here or here?
The other one, but I think we'll find out at the next step which one we actually need.
All right. So you want me to go back to the way it was before?
Yeah.
All right. Of course, I necessarily don't have to use that one. I can always use this one, but I don't know.
And now bring the roach back down to the southeast plate.
Oh, I see why you... Okay, I got you.
I didn't think of that, though. But if you had the southeast potion now, you could take both of them. Or you could take that one, yeah.
And then you could have it way here. And then get them in there.
Excellent.
Yay! With one potion to spare. Challenge completed. I don't know.
But we can't take it into the next room, unfortunately.
Right. And now that you said that, it's probably going to be some... Oh. So... So, something like what we want to do is kill this roach by getting him right there, which means we need this to kind of,
Right.
But we need it to not grow. We need to have this grow where there's no babies that spawn, I'm guessing. Yep. We need that held... If I'm looking at this... Maybe I'm looking at this wrong, but... We do not want a baby to spawn right there.
That's right. So, just undo a few moves and be on the pressure plate. No, a few moves, not that many, because you'd got... Ooh. And also move the roach down into the corner. No, move the roach down to the...
Oh, I see which corner you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And cut... No, don't... Instead of waiting there, cut through the right-hand half of the tar as you did before. So you need to get to the tunnel. Oh. Okay, but that moves the roach back up, so yeah, restart and do that first.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Now take the tunnel and hit the northeast tar blob. So we need to remove that. Don't... probably not necessary to kill all the babies, but I guess it doesn't hurt either. I think we've got it now.
Alright. I just need to wait for this to grow one more time so that bottom roach is stuck. Yeah, getting those two though is the...
Yeah. You... What... ooh.
That's the next dilemma.
Oh, but if you go up and you're in that northwest room at the spawn, then that won't happen.
That's true. Alright. Seems good to me.
Me too.
That was actually a fun room too. I'm liking actually a lot of these rooms.
Yeah, good puzzles.
Alright. And it feels weird. 17th place. Feels weird. Okay, yeah, this is a room we wish we could have the invisibility potion. But I think what I need to be doing here is...
Another horde room.
Okay, so I can't really... But what I can do is I can use these eyes to give myself some cover. While I get through. But it seems like that was easy. Alright. Yeah, Nuntar can't really do much if it's a swarm room because, well, he could give helpful hints on where to go, but solving, unlike this, is different. Alright, we got this room.
Clones, and are those decoy potions?
Yes.
Okay. What do all the pressure plates do? Are they all bad?
I would assume so. Yeah, they all close this door up here.
Okay.
So I'd assume going up here first is what I want to do, but well, it's too close. I need it right about.
But then you've created a barrier that the roach can't get past.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm guessing this is an important placement. You can take as much time as you need to turn your sword. But this first placement is probably very important. I was about to ask why we can't just not do that, but why we couldn't do that, but it closes the store.
Yeah.
But couldn't it just be possible to No, we're gonna have to utilize both decoys. I was gonna think if there's a way to possibly kill the roach while having one clone get over here, but this decoy is so close that you're gonna be forced to use it if you want to get anywhere.
Yes.
The question is where to place these decoys.
Well, I'm just looking at getting the roach moving up from the gap in the second row from the bottom. For the roach to move up after that gap, so after you've placed the first decoy, he has to be attracted to the decoy because, you know, if you switch to the other clone and move up, he's in the same row as the roach, so he'll step onto the plate. Right. So the decoy has to be somewhere, generally in the region to the northeast.
For example, over here is kind of bad. There may be a way to he also needs to be close enough to where if the other one is in view.
I've had an idea. It might not be right, but at least try it. And sorry, that's to face west again.
All right.
And so use the left clone to bring the roach towards you, and place the decoy so that its sword is covering the middle single tile plate. So it might not be right, but at least it stops the roach from moving onto the plate. Yeah, then that's a problem, unless you place the second decoy to cover the other single tile plate.
But then he's going to be attracted to that one. Well, you could take that idea, but then we could actually,
Yeah, I'm going to leave you to do this one mostly. It's a bit tricky for me.
So I'm thinking that one's going to end up being over there. Alright, so my thoughts on this, are that some way, or somehow we're going to want him to go in the center right there.
Yes.
I have a feeling that one's going to have to go right here, but it's too close. And I could just not do that. Wait a second. I'll do kind of what you were thinking, but actually... I'm just gonna see... Wait. Have this roach be stuck right there. I don't know if this is how it was intended. No, but that doesn't work because I need to kill him on this side. Yeah, I need to kill him all the way over here. I was about to say I could just set this up to where he doesn't move, but oh, I think I got it.
Oh, nice.
So basically I blocked the plate like you said, and then I use this one to keep the roach from going straight this way, and then I could get this guy back up to get it to work around over here.
Excellent.
So there we go.
How long did that one take?
No idea, but I know we're 1/3 of the way through of this.
Go up the stairs and it'll tell you.
About
6.5 minutes. Not bad for a pretty difficult puzzle.
Yeah. And we're 1/3 of the way through, so I would call that a video, right?
Sure.
Alright. Next time on Let's Play Floor 39. I don't think I've ever... now that I think about it, I don't think I said the name in the start of the video. This is Floor 39, everybody. Just so you know.
It's actually Floor 33.
Floor 33! You know what? Let's just call it apart and just... So next time, Seep and roaches. See you then.
See you later, everyone.
See ya.